Basically, it follows our hero Zadie, who is a down on her luck barista who discovers that her abuela has cancer. And so the only thing that she can do logically to make enough money for her cancer treatments are basically to...
Greater LA Today, presented by the Chicano Hollywood Film Festival. Tickets available at ChicanoHollywood.com.
Richard, thanks for being on Greater LA Today. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, Edgar. It's a beautiful sunny day in West Hollywood, California, and I cannot complain. So, yeah.
Now, Richard, you have a movie coming up at the Chicano Hollywood Film Festival.
It's a fantastic horror comedy short film entitled My Lover the Bloodsucker, and it's basically a classic parody in the style of Naked Gun, but for the vertical microdrama generation. Basically, it follows our hero Zadie, who is a down on her luck barista who discovers that her abuela has cancer. And so the only thing that she can do logically to make enough money for her cancer treatments are basically to sell her blood to a vampire, and she accidentally becomes a vampire in the process. Like you do in late stage capitalism. But yeah, basically that is our story, and it stars a wonderful cast, including Maciej Bartoszki. And if Maciej is watching this, Maciej, I apologize again for mispronouncing your name. Heather Meza, who I've worked with on 2 other projects, including my feature film Unfriendly Fire, and April Duran as well, who plays Abuela.
Now, Richard, talk to me about where the concept came from, because that's a pretty unique mix. And then on top of that, it's a horror comedy. We've seen more and more of those productions, and I think they're very interesting to watch because, a lot of them do work. Maybe there's 1 or 2 that don't, but the thing is that, like, I'm always down to see like a Shaun of the Dead type of thing. So how did your concept come about, as you were telling me a little bit before?
Well, it's funny you ask, because originally it was intended to kind of be a long form kind of gothic romance novel that I was planning on writing. The idea of a woman whose abuela was diagnosed with cancer, and then she had to basically sell her blood on the vampire black market to raise the money, and then she winds up becoming a vampire. However, I would say around beginning of 2025, maybe in the spring of 2025, I was approached by a company called Tongol. They're a regular client of mine, and anytime they have a weird comedy idea, they come to me and like, hey, Richard, you're weird. We'd love for you to direct this. So basically, they reached out, and I submitted a pitch for a comedy, kind of a parody of a lot of the microdrama verticals that have taken over TikTok and other apps. And so I basically reconfigured the story, because I think gothic horror and comedy overlap very well together. And so basically I approached them with the script, they greenlit it, and we shot it in a single day, actually. You can check out the horror comedy short My Lover the Bloodsucker at the Chicano Hollywood Film Festival Sunday, August 2nd in Block 1 from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. We're looking forward to seeing you there Sunday, August 2nd, 2026. 2 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Greater LA Today, presented by All We Have, now streaming on Tubi.